I have a friend that used to say, man, because I always used to ask him, it's kind of like you that just shows up and has that happiness. I'm like, guy, how do you do this? I'm not one of
All
those
the
people,
time,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's like, guys, sometimes I have to just
that
look
guy,
in
I'm
the
that
mirror.
guy.
I have to force myself to laugh for like 30 seconds, something dumb. I'm just laughing.
And then
And
you
I just
go,
find, you know, sometimes you just have to show up. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Friends of Horizon. We're starting off with a new season, episode 1. I'm joined here with my bras, DJ Castro, Matthew the dog, and gents. Welcome to the show, man.
Yo, thanks, man. Thanks,
thank
man.
you, thank you.
Don't forget, I have the biggest hashtag ever. Hashtag the only DJ with the nose ring. Do not forget that.
So now what happens when the day comes where you decide to take off the nose ring?
I'm
Then do you have to
still-
rebrand or what?
I am still gonna be the first DJ in Namibia with the nose ring.
It's gonna go into the museum like this.
Yeah, period.
Matthew, you and I were talking earlier about like how do you force yourself to break through right now? You know what I mean? You know, if you're not feeling happy or you are, how do you force yourself to just keep pushing? You know what I mean?
I'm learning, and I'm actually disappointed in myself with how old I am. But I guess very late.
Age is just a number, man.
Yeah, I'm learning that it's everyday bits and effort. Just every single day you dedicate an amount of time, a certain amount of activities to being happy. That youthful exuberance where you just wake up and life is just happy go.
Ta-da!
Yeah, that's out the window.
Yeah,
Right now I've learned you actually have to take the time out to dedicate things, time to things that make you happy and that will make you happy. And you have to actually take the time out to also figure out what it is that makes you happy.
Yeah.
Because there's that too.
Do you
I
ever
think
find
not
you're
everyone,
doing-
sorry to cut
But
you,
very
but
few things generate those endorphins.
yeah, not everyone really knows on how to control their happiness or on how to create their own happiness. I think people really struggle with that, man.
See, people is me.
Yeah.
I'm a year into learning what makes me happy.
Yeah.
There's this automatic assumption that because I work with dogs are generally considered to be therapeutic, that I'm in a happy mood and a happy vibe all the time. But no.
You know, now we're sort of getting back into a place where I think it's very important that we have these sort of conversations where we're like, you know what, the last 3 months, phew, 4 months,
my
how
man.
long it has been, and then we're like, you know, it's almost like therapy, like having these sort of conversations with
times.
people. Yeah,
Anxious
yeah.
times, man.
You know, I wanted to discuss with you guys because it's something that I'm experiencing, that we don't have enough conversations around mental health as just gents. As men, you might lean on one bra here or something like that, but the ability to just like to get together as guys and be like,
Yeah.
yo, guys, it really happens. And you know, why do you think that's the case?
Castro?
What do I think that's the case is, I think that we as friends are afraid that, I mean, my bras are gonna laugh at me when I say, like, let me say for instance, I have a mental problem. And I'm so scared to bring it out to my friends because I know my type of friends. Understand you? I know my type of friends. My friends are gonna be like, hey, me, bro, what's going on with
They'll
you?
give you the banter. And it's
So
like,
I'm scared
man.
to like bring it out or speak to them about it, and then I think that's one of the cases. So
I grew up with no kind of trauma. So up until then, I've never really had to consider mental health as a thing. I'm 32 now.
Yeah.
And up until, 29? Mental health wasn't a thing. I'll be looking at motivational quotes and memes, wondering, like, who's reading this? Like, who needs this?
Almost seem
Yeah.
cliche to you.
Yeah, like, why is life always,
Yeah.
who is going through this? Up until like 29, and then I was like, alright, turns out there's this part to life. So only now I'm busy discovering.
but then I have a question. If you were to like tell someone what is mental health, I think also people out there as bras also don't really know what mental health is.
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah.
That's the
So
thing.
it's awareness, yeah, right there.
It's the awareness, and I think it's just the ability for a bra to see it and pull you to the side and be like, you're not okay. You know what I mean? Like those type of people are very important in our lives, and it only happens from time to time where you don't notice that you're unhappy or something is
Yeah.
going in your life. You're just like, man, this is what it is. It's just life. And someone comes, hey guy, are you okay? Are you sure?
Absolutely,
And then you
Yeah.
go, you sit at home. Man, this guy asking me if I'm okay. Am I okay?
It really plays with you, man. It
does.
plays with you.
And even when you aren't, man, then like nature's taught us as men to just be warriors, be strong. Are you
Oh.
okay? Of course. What do you mean?
Oh, bro.
I'm okay all the time.
Suck
Bro.
it up.
I'm always
You gotta suck it
Bro,
up.
like, you know, I come from an environment where a lot of people look up to me. Like, so I can't.
There's no space to be vulnerable.
Nothing.
There's no space
That's
to
an interesting one.
Nothing, bruh.
Not
So
at
I
all.
always have to be that 100% guy.
Yeah,
I need to be
yeah.
happy. But then I always give them that image that says, if I'm not happy, I'm not happy. And you need to understand that I'm not happy.
It's like I said, I discovered, I'm 32 now. I came into my first, any kind of mental disturbance like 29. I hit that and I'm like, all right, so it's possible to feel this way. So what do we do? And then you learn that society says you can't really do anything. You're not really allowed to. It's not okay if you do. If you
The stigmas, those,
yeah,
those.
there.
Mm,
And then I'm like, all right, then I guess I'm okay then.
Yeah.
You know, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. But then you sort of have to will yourself into that space of like, okay, how do I figure this out? You know what I mean? It's not an easy
So what do
thing.
you think is a solution towards mental health?
Conversations.
Conversations.
Conversations
He's
for
one
one.
right now. He's
Also,
one right now.
yeah.
Dogs
Period.
before Dogfather used to be just your outside household animal. You know, that you're sort of just sort of guards the yard, so to say. But now there's a different outlook on it. People are more curious. And you suddenly find out, with having changed the perspective, that there's actually people have been sitting on these ideas. There's just never really been a platform where they can express them. Now suddenly that Dogfather is there, people are coming out, you know, they can ask questions.
Yeah, and shout out to you for doing that,
my
man.
dog.
Period.
It's such an amazing
No
solution.
fist bump.
This right here is where it's at.
You get me. So having learned from that and that experience that it is actually possible, I'd like to think that conversations like these right now, platforms like these right now, is how we change that.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's okay to get into this, but women, for example, are complaining at the rate at which men are making advances. Men are not confident anymore. Men are mentally, physically broken because there's no platform now. How am I going to approach you if I'm not confident in myself?
Yeah.
To start with,
Yes.
where do you get that confidence from me? And you know, there's probably previous trauma that I've experienced in previous relationships, but because I'm not open to talking about mental health, I'm probably not open to talking about recovery. So now I'm
We're a
continue
step
with
back.
you, dog.
We're a step
It's
back. You
just
know,
a
ladies
whole-
have been
it's a
they're
vicious
opening up those conversations. You know,
Yeah.
they're able to talk about it more and more. And you know, well, I'm speaking generally here, but like they kind of know what they want, or they're able to communicate what they want.
Yes.
But then we're still at that stage of like, I know I must be this sort of character. Where it's like,
Yeah.
learn who you are from your guys, especially. Those are the ones
I
that can tell.
love that what you just said. Learn who you are.
I have a friend that used to say, man, because I always used to ask him, it's kind of like you that just shows up and has that happiness. I'm like, guy, how do you do this? I'm not one of
All
those
the
people,
time,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, sometimes I have to just look in the mirror. I have to force myself to laugh for like 30 seconds, something dumb. I'm just laughing.
And then
And
you
I just
go.
find, you know, sometimes you just have to show up. Show up and you see that, you know, things start to happen. So, guys, you know, I don't know if you guys still have anything you want to add to this conversation, but I feel like it's been such an enriching experience just to talk about where we're at right now and happiness and what we're sort of pursuing. And so, yeah.